in full effect.
The City of Compton is pleased to partner with KBLA Talk 1580 to celebrate Earth Day 2024 as we serve, share, and help our city shine.
And KBLA Talk 1580 is just as excited to join the City of Compton as we broadcast live and bring our KBLA delegation with us to help clean and beautify our community, and you are invited to join us.
Come meet us on Saturday, April the 20th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in Compton as we fan out to clean up our city.
The first 50 KBLA listeners to hit our website at KBLA1580.com will receive a free KBLA tee when you join us on Saturday morning, April 20th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in Compton. Now, no show, no shirt, but sign up at KBLA1580.com right now to help us clean up Compton as part of Earth Day 2024.
We will see you on Saturday, April the 20th, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in the City of Compton to do our part for Earth Day 2024.
We are KBLA Talk 1580, caring about the climate, caring about the community, cleaning up Compton.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
When a relationship falls apart, it's normal to go back and try understand the cause. You go over everything that was said and done to try understand what happened and what clues might have been missed. Sometimes you are left with mixed feelings depending on how the relationship was and how it ended. One of the biggest feelings that come out of a breakup is regret. Regret is a feeling of guilt or shame at the things you might have done or not done. Regret lingers on after you break up because it reflects the things you wish you should have said and done, but never got the chance to. Here are a few things that can cause romantic regret. Not expressing your true feelings. Ever wondered why bottling up your emotions can sour a relationship? Dr. David Ludden's Psychology Today article spills the beans. He cites Eri Sasaki's research, showing that just one partner concealing their feelings can send relationship satisfaction plummeting. She even called emotional suppression a weak link. Hiding your emotions makes it difficult for your partner to understand you. While emotional suppression and its effects on a relationship were observed during moments of conflict resolution, it can apply to moments where you both need to make decisions. If a partner doesn't express his or her emotions, then you wouldn't know how to react or even be able to guess what the other person is thinking. Hiding your emotions puts a strain on communicating and impedes developing emotional intimacy. Putting your life on pause. Another cause of romantic regret is putting your life on hold for your partner. There may be cases where putting your life on pause to help your partner may happen. For example, your partner is sick and they need you. Or you have children and need to divide your time between your life and work. There are some instances where your personal plans might have to be put on the back burner. However, feeling like you need to put your plans on hold in order to make your relationship work can be a source of tension. In many relationships, it can lead to resentment and unexpressed anger, which poisons a relationship. From that point on, the relationship might feel burdensome and difficult. If your partner is asking you to put your life on hold, both of you need to approach the subject with understanding.
Wow! It's a lot to regret, huh? Yeah, a lot of people feel justified. I earned these regrets. Nazarene X, man, get in here and finish your final thought, my good friend.
Got you, man. Yeah, so it's you know that story. I probably slaughter it, but it's the thing like the good, bad, who's the judge type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those situations, and I just look at it like, especially when you're rocking in the right standpoint, life will provide a reason for you to progress without regrets, with just inner peace anyway. Because a lot of times I just look at it like, if you're not careful, you're going to run right back into that bullet that God was trying to help you dodge.
Ooh, right.
So that's just that. But love, keep cooking, man. I'm all in. I'm all in.
Atlanta, Georgia is in the building. You want to bring your city in the building? All you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Tonight's topic is really good, man. The intimate Indian giver. What do you regret giving, right, in your last relationship? Giving of yourself, right? What do you regret giving, right? If only I had. But what if I hadn't? Why didn't I just? If only I knew. Why didn't I know? I should have realized. You know, those types of questions. How do regrets in relationships influence our capacity for vulnerability and authenticity? Can regrets in relationships serve as opportunities for building resilience and inner strength? How do regrets in relationships shape our perspective or perceptions of love, trust, and intimacy? Heavy stuff, right? What insights can regrets in our relationships offer about our values, priorities, and aspirations, right? How do regrets in relationships influence our capacity for empathy and compassion towards others? What role does self-reflection in processing regrets and moving forward in relationship? What role does that play? Yeesh. What role does self-reflection play, right? What are the ethical considerations involved in navigating regrets in relationships with integrity and authenticity? Oh, the concept of the intimate Indian giver emerges as a poignant reflection on the regrets we carry from past connections, right? Regret, a complex emotion encompassing disappointment, sadness, and or remorse, often arises from the realization of giving parts of oneself without reciprocity in a relationship. I regret giving. The lament of if only I had echoes the sentiments of lost opportunities and unfulfilled expectations, dominating introspective questions. Are y'all listening? We live in a world, man, where if we do not get what we want from relationships, we regret it. We have not been taught how to be selfless givers. Many of us think you're a fool and you're weak if you become a selfless giver. First off, can you give without expectation of return? Many of us give a portion of ourselves because we believe we're not enough. So there is scarcity in the giving. I don't know if you're listening correctly tonight. Many of us give a portion of ourselves, right? Because there's scarcity. We don't think we're enough, so scarcity is built into the giving. What I give must be reciprocated. You don't know what I had to go through in order to be able to give you this. So many of us are really not giving, we're loaning. We're loaning pieces of ourselves because we don't believe ourselves to be infinite. Do you hear what I'm trying to lay down? We don't believe ourselves to be infinite. Like we don't have infinite love. This is why unconditional love is as real as Charlotte's Web to most people. The little fat pig Wilbur in Charlotte's Web. We are love loners. What I gave you, you got to give it back. Right? Most of us think a performance, right, is giving love. No, you gave a performance. Love is something you don't have to give. Love reverberates. And it never stops. It is infinite. You think because the sun ejects a solar flare and it flies past us that it stops? It keeps going forever. Love operates like that. But many of us are so spiritually impoverished, we hold on to what we give and we parse it out. And then we put the stamp of, because I gave it to you, I must love you. That's not love. That's a performance. That's an activity. Do you understand? And this is why we regret so heavily when it doesn't come back. The great Krishnamurti put it another way, right? Because we're love loners, we don't understand that we plant the seeds of sorrow because we're not making space for the human being that we should be giving this love unconditionally to. We're not making space for their humanity. So when they disappoint us, we don't realize it was the expectation that they should reciprocate that actually brought the pain. Listen, let me show you how we give. Sorrow is a part of your self-interest, part of your egotistic, self-centered activity. You cry for another, for your son, for your brother, for your mother. Why? Because you have lost something that you are attached to, something which gave you companionship, comfort, and all the rest of it. Again, do you see the double-edged sword? Sorrow comes with attachment. That's what the great Buddha said. We don't know how to give without the attachment of what we may receive. So when someone lets us down, we feel a sense of regret. But who lets you down more than you? In your life, who has let you down more than you? Is there a moment in every relationship, every meaningful relationship, where you didn't show up for you? And if you can find several of those moments, how is it even possible to blame shift? Okay, here we go. When I come forward, we got Houston, Texas. We got Hawthorne, California. And up next, Dallas, Texas.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Single Moms Planet is a nonprofit organization dedicated to uplifting under-resourced single mom business owners and working mothers nationwide. Single Moms Planet offers comprehensive programs of financial literacy, business development, mentorship, and entrepreneurial training. They provide education, accountability, and hope. Single Moms Planet was founded by model, TV personality, and producer Nefertiri Plessy. Nefertiri felt firsthand the challenges that face single moms as she was raised by a working single mother. She learned that the most disadvantaged group in the United States are single mom families. According to the U.S. Census, 30% live under the poverty line. So she decided to do something about it, along with co-founder Cole Patterson. Their goal is to end the poverty cycle in single mother households through education, opportunity, and networking, providing family and child enrichment programs for under-resourced single-parent families. Single Moms Planet serves over 10,000 single moms and their children each year. Studies show that business development and financial literacy provide a positive environment for children and families, exposing them to new possibilities and opportunities. To attend one of their fun events, make a donation, or get more information, or if you need help as a single mom, please visit singlemomsplanet.org. That's singlemomsplanet.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Settling into bed after a long day of work. You pull the covers up, find a comfortable position, and you close your eyes. You're replaying the day in your head, and suddenly you remember something someone did or said to you. You're laying there consumed with anger because what they did is completely unforgivable. You're starting to imagine all the comebacks that you should have said, and as a matter of effect, you're going to shout the next time you encounter each other. Imagine. What they did caused you so much pain that you hoped and prayed for their death that night and every night that followed. Imagine after countless nights of this routine, you wake up to a phone call that this very same person has committed suicide. I received that phone call 9 years ago. My inability to forgive taught me just how valuable forgiveness is. My mother was dating a gentleman who would leave me notes around the house along the lines of, clean up this toilet by tonight, or sleep with one eye open, or pick up this mess if you know what's good for you. He threatened me often, never in front of my mother, and never actually following through with the threats, but I slept with my door barricaded and a screwdriver by my bedside, just in case. I lived in fear. I never told anybody about this fear, especially not my mother. I didn't want to be that burden on her shoulders. She deserved a relationship, and if I got in the middle of that, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I kept this secret life of fear buried deep inside, learning to avoid home unless she was there because that's when he was a nicer version of himself. One night, my mother wasn't home, and this gentleman and I got into a heated argument. The cops were called. Get this, They pulled me, a 15-year-old kid, aside and said, son, you need to find a place to stay tonight and you need to learn how to respect your elders. That's when I knew I had to leave Texas and move back to New York. Leaving my mother behind worried me. What if he decided to hurt her? I mean, I knew she could handle herself. She is a mother of 3 kids after all, but I'm a mama's boy. Worrying is what I do. My worries came true. She had come home to him, cutting up the furniture with a razor blade and attempting to light it on fire inside of the apartment. He told her that if she tried to put it out, that he was going to cut her up too. Thankfully, she got away and called the police, who took care of the situation. This time, she called me panicking, telling me about what happened, and I was so consumed with anger. Without a care about my job or actions, I booked the next flight down to Texas, the whole way down, imagining the pain I wanted to cause this man. I wanted to beat him to a pulp, trap him inside of a burning room, listen to his screams until he felt the pain that he caused my family. Yet he didn't get released, and he wasn't going to be. For over a year, I hoped and prayed for this man's death, thinking, I hope he gets taken off this earth before I see him, because if not, I am going to take him myself. For over a year, I saw his face in every 50-year-old cigarette-smoking, long-haired man that I met. Every time I heard "Who Are You" by The Who come on the radio, I would grip my steering wheel with white knuckles, slam on the gas pedal with anger, because he always sang that song. For over a year, I walked around every corner imagining I would see him so I can get revenge for my family. For over a year, the thought of this man consumed my every second of life. For over a year, I called my mom every Wednesday night, asking her how she was doing and if she was okay. Until one day, my phone rang. It was my mom. It wasn't Wednesday. It was just afternoon. I picked up. He passed away last night, Joshua. He took his own life. He's dead. You see, he had been taken to a mental institution. He had a brain tumor this whole time, and it was making him bipolar. My inability to forgive this man was something he couldn't even control. His personal demons.
Sheesh. It's heavy, man. The world, man, is heavy. And here we are complaining about what our spirit asked for. Yes, our spirit asked for this reality, this experience. We are souls, spirits, having a human experience. We only want to use that little cliche when it's all good. But when it's bad, when it's hurtful, when it's difficult, we don't want to use it. We don't want to believe in it. Listen, man, your spiritual elevation is not predicated on convenience. It's not about you, get back to me tomorrow when I'm ready. That's not how it works. You could be in the middle of something and life will throw something at you. And you have to make adjustments up close and personal. And sometimes those adjustments ask you to make choices and decisions that you may later come to regret. But if you could see it from a broader lens, wow, this choice is going to cause me to go through this labyrinth and this maze of life. But ultimately, I'm going to end up here in a place where I should be showing gratitude. So from this little butterfly wing over here, it led me to a place. I mean, it was an unconventional route. I wouldn't have chose it, right? But I'm where I never thought I would be, or I'm in a better place than I ever thought I would be, than I could even comprehend. And all of that came from what I labeled as a mistake, which not only did I label it as a mistake, I began to regret the mistake. Very heavy stuff, man. We want to get Donovan from Texas, Dallas, Texas in the building. Donovan.
Hey, yo.
Man, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic, Donovan? And there's no profanity. Talk to me.
Oh, I'm a fan of your content. I already know, man. 5150 born, but I done followed the voice of reason all the way through. No, so I found myself after like a harsh breakup, maybe like 4 years ago, kind of grinding and building myself up from the mud and stuff like that, and kind of getting back to myself and enjoying myself. So end up kind of in a relationship that, I really wasn't ready to enter into, but, it was a great person, but she has trust issues, and it's kind of put a damper on our relationship. And just to make a long story short, like, how do you, it's not my responsibility or my love to, heal somebody, because that's a personal journey that you have to take and you have to do the work. But at what point, do you sacrifice yourself or your mental health or identity to make room for this person's healing journey?
Stop.
Like, at what point do you lose yourself?
Let me stop you, Donovan, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Don't you know her trust issues are connected to yours?
Yes, sir.
I mean, do you see? It's bidirectional, but the way you frame it is, it's her fault. Listen, the way you respond, listen how you worded it, how you framed it. Her trust issues was causing problems in the relationship.
Yeah.
Your expectation of how she should be, you're expecting her to be healed when she's not healed. You're expecting her to act right when she still has things to work through. And those expectations lead to what I like to call relationship entropy. It's your expectation is connected to her trust issue, right? So you're like, hey, you're going to have to open up. You're going to have to be something different. You're going to have to listen. It's two-way street. You got to find a way to, to soften. And everybody ain't like that. And, but you don't know how long she's been in survival mode, in coping mode. Do you see?
Yeah, clearly.
So what you're expecting is actually exacerbating the trust issue, because you're asking her to move out of a comfort zone. Stay with me, Donovan. When we come forward, we going back to Dallas, Texas. Let's get it.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton. Here's the latest on the Black Information Network. A key aide to Dalton, Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Keith Freeman, faces indictment for allegedly underreporting income during bankruptcy proceedings related to his positions in the Village and Thornton Township. The Black mayor's spending is also under scrutiny. Freeman, who managed the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, faces charges of bankruptcy fraud amid questions about the foundation's finances. The relationship between Black New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell and the head of her security team is back in the spotlight. A new photo has surfaced showing them having lunch, and there were wine glasses on the table. The Metropolitan Crime Commission says Officer Jeffrey Vappy was on duty that weekend. It's unclear if he was drinking. Even if he was sober, they say the cozy relationship violates the code of conduct. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary hair? Visit your local SoCal FS Cut and Color salon today and let their team of expert stylists pamper you with affordable luxury. Get a free shampoo with every cut. Book your appointment today at fantasticsands.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Hi, I'm Tavis Smiley.
And I'm Compton Mayor Emma Sharif.
You have no doubt been hearing promos and expert conversations on our various weekday shows and downloading details at KBLA1580.com about our climate justice campaign, which is now in full effect.
The city of Compton is pleased to partner with KBLA Talk 1580 to celebrate Earth Day 2024 as we serve, share, and help our city shine.
And KBLA Talk 1580 is just as excited to join the city of Compton as we broadcast live and bring our KBLA delegation with us to help clean and beautify our community, and you are invited to join us.
Come meet us on Saturday, April the 20th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in Compton as we fan out to clean up our city.
The first 50 KBLA listeners to hit our website at KBLA1580.com will receive a free KBLA tee when you join us on Saturday morning, April 20th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in Compton. Now, no show, no shirt, but sign up at KBLA1580.com right now to help us clean up Compton as part of Earth Day 2024.
We will see you on Saturday, April the 20th, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 212 West Cypress Street in the city of Compton to do our part for Earth Day 2024.
We are KBLA Talk 1580, caring about the climate, caring about the community, cleaning up Compton.
To help combat climate change, LADWP is helping neighborhoods have better access to electric vehicles by awarding nearly $130 million in EV rebates to customers just like you. From big savings on used EVs to building new charging plazas, LADWP is charging ahead to help all Angelenos experience the benefits of EVs. Get rebates of up to $4,000 for a used EV and $1,750 for a charger. Learn more at ladwp.com/EV. That's ladwp.com/EV.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone, and should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month. If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 855-613-7080.
To help combat climate change, LADWP is helping neighborhoods have better access to electric vehicles by awarding nearly $130 million in EV rebates to customers just like you. From big savings on used EVs to building new charging plazas, LADWP is charging ahead to help all Angelenos experience the benefits of EVs. Get rebates of up to $4,000 for a used EV and $1,750 for a charger. Learn more at ladwp.com/EV. That's ladwp.com/EV.
We're not just a thermometer recording and broadcasting popular opinion.
We aim to be a thermostat,
transforming the conversation about climate justice in our community. This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk 1580.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
The window seat, little eyes look high.
and gentlemen. I know we got a clip, but this track is so crazy. Go ahead, play the clip. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So someone asked me the other day, they said, Father, I've been to confession. I know that God has forgiven me. I know that I've been restored to his grace, but I'm having a tough time forgiving myself. I don't know if you've ever been in that position where you find it just really difficult to forgive yourself, but that's really common. It's incredibly common. With this particular person who brought this up to me, I wanted to affirm a couple of things. One is I wanted to affirm the fact that they were willing to trust in the power of Jesus Christ in the sacrament of reconciliation, that they were willing to trust in the love of God for them, to be able to say, yes, I can come to God in my brokenness, in my woundedness, in my death, being dead in my sins, and he actually desires to lift me up. He desires to forgive me. This is true for you too. I know so often we can believe that our sins disqualify us, and yet, if there's anything that qualifies us for God's love, God's mercy, mercy is God's love when we don't deserve it. Mercy is to love when we don't deserve it. When the last thing we deserve is love, that's mercy. That's what that is. If anything qualifies us for mercy, it's the fact that we need it, which is remarkable, that God actually wants to give it to us. He wants us to receive his mercy. This person...
People get mad at me when I play religious clips. I believe in all religions, every single one of them, because I believe there is a germ, a modicum, a nugget, a mustard seed of insight and wisdom, right? Are you showing yourself mercy when you empower your regrets? In the Quran, El-Rahmanu, El-Rahimu, Bismillah ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. Begin all things with the illustrious and beneficent, right? Right? The peaceful, what is it? The merciful, right? In the name of Allah, the beneficent and the merciful. That is the phrase. Bismillah ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. This beneficent mercy, that's what it is, right? Rahim and, all right, the other word is Rahman. Rahim and Rahman in Arabic, same word. It's just one is emphasized differently. So one is beneficent, the other one is merciful. Same thing, same word. We all need self-beneficence, self-mercy. Rahama, that's the root word of both Rahim and Rahman. Rahama, one is just pronounced more forceful, but it means the same thing. Right? Mercy. We have to show mercy to our partners, but before we could show mercy to our partners, we have to show mercy to ourselves. I don't think we show mercy when we hold on to regrets. I think holding on to regrets is the same as holding on to unforgiveness. Sheesh. Don't you need self-forgiveness in order to let go of regrets? All right, we got callers on the line. Let's get them in here. Who's been on the longest? Attila, Houston, Texas. Get in here.
Oh, how are you?
Yes, I forgot my Arabic for a second, and then it came back in a second. There it is. What uppers?
Okay, I see you. Flexing. I see you.
Right. I'll pronounce it better later. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Ooh. Okay. So I don't have any regrets whatsoever.
Oh.
However, I don't. However, I haven't always thought like this. I feel like back when I didn't want to do my work, it was just easier to have regrets than it was to actually fix the issue that came from the jump. Right? Like, to me, it's just, I don't know. It's like lazy. How could you term it? It's like lazy reflecting.
Wow.
Without, like, it's just, I don't know. I ain't got time for all that. I really don't. I don't want retroactive grief. I don't want retroactive pain coming into play. I just want to like move forward, but move forward in a way that I can actually alchemize my pain. Like once I learn how to do that, it's all Gucci. Like I'm not even mad at the person anymore. It's whatever. Um, unless it's Nazarene because he gets on my nerves. But other than that, I mean, like I think the reason why we avoid doing the work is because half the time what we sought from other people we already had within ourselves.
That's good stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And look at you. You calling in on a topic you didn't contribute to. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, why are you shading me? Hold on. What did I do?
No, I'm saying it's like
what is
you
going on tonight?
you not being shaded. It's more like you on vacation almost. Like you didn't do anything for this one tonight. Isn't that great?
Man, there's no such thing as vacation. Topics are a vault for me. They come from source.
I mean, listen, you are the topic slot machine. It just comes out. Ling, 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 ling. I'm like, what in the world? But I'm just so pleased to give you a night off. You don't even work here. You giving up topics. I'm so appreciative of you. I just wanted you to know that.
God. Thanks.
All right, you guess what you just did?
All right, Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is in the building. Hey, Nikki from the SIP called you Topic Yoda. We appreciate it. When we come forward, we got more caller time. Let's get it. LS, Hawthorne, California. You're in the building. Talk to us. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
So my thoughts are, well, good evening, Zoe and everyone. My thoughts are definitely on the regret part. I do feel some regret in relationships or when a relationship has ended, not more or less of like, oh, why it didn't work out and it should have worked out, but more or less of if I believe that I chose this life, which I do believe that, and each lesson is for my personal benefit. My question is, like, to the universe and higher self, like, why was I not equipped with all the tools I needed for the relationship that I chose for myself? And if this was just a lesson relationship, when do I get to the unconditional love relationship? Like, how many lessons do I go through? Or, like, why have I not been given all the tools? Or, like, that's what I regret.
So, LS, don't regret it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you like this. Peep game. What you just described was Bitcoin. Now, take the B off and replace it with SH, right? So, listen. Don't pronounce it.
But I don't want any trouble, so I ain't gonna say it.
But do you know you gotta mine the Bitcoins? Sometimes you gotta mine the mess, right? In order to discover the nuggets. That's it. You gotta mine some mess in order to discover the nuggets. We want the nuggets without any effort, without any work. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I'm down to work in the same mind, though. Like, can I just have one mind to, like, work through the mess in the same place with the same person and it work out? Like, that part right there.
Sometimes you get it, and sometimes you're working towards it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Sometimes you get it. You might not be ready for it. You get knocked back a few steps, right?
Indeed.
Then you start doing the work again. Then you meet somebody and you're misaligned, so to speak. Not really, because no one you ever meet you're misaligned with. You just please understand that, right? You're going to get something out of it, though, and it's going to up-level you. But it's not going to always be an easy road. And maybe the lessons that you got, maybe the lessons that you learned will make the next relationship or the next 2 relationships better. You just don't know. But you can't beat yourself up over what you didn't have. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Doing it maybe has not been an experience yet, but
It's
a work
hard.
in process on that.
Let's
It's hard. It is so hard.
Let's just embrace hard, okay? It's cool. It's hard. Embrace hard, okay?
Indeed.
I LS, guess what you just did?
Hawthorne in the building.
Hawthorne, California is in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me 1-800-920-1580 when we come forward. You already know what it is. Nikki from the SIP has returned to the VOR. It's about to go down. Let's get it.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminding you that we keep us safe. Pro Football Hall of Famer and urban peace pioneer Jim Brown believed in just that. So he founded the Amera I Can Foundation for Social Change in 1988, focusing on at-risk and high-risk youth in underserved schools and juvenile detention facilities, as well as adult incarceration and reentry initiatives. The core of the Amera I Can program is its 15-chapter life skills curriculum. Mastery of these skills allows individuals to meet their academic potential, conform their behavior to acceptable societal standards, and improve the quality of their lives by equipping them with what they need to confidently and successfully contribute to society. Today, the foundation is led by its president, Monique Brown, who has been actively involved in the organization for more than 25 years. The Amera I Can Foundation continues its work in memory of its founder, actor, philanthropist, and NFL legend Jim Brown. To get involved or make a donation, please visit AmeriICanCommunity.partners. That's AmeriICanCommunity.partners. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Don't shave with that, son. You'll get razor bumps.
Nah, Pops. I'm good with Gillette's Skin Guard. How long you been growing that beard anyway? You know Mama hates it.
Yeah, had it since my last wet shave in 77. Got ingrown so bad, looked like I was growing a patch of new noses.
That's why I use the Gillette Skin Guard razor, face scrub, shave gel, and moisturize, so I don't have to worry about new razor bumps or shaving irritation.
Gillette Skin Guard, huh? Your mama's gonna love this one.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 believes in community empowerment. LA's 99 neighborhood councils form the grassroots level of the Los Angeles city government. The system was created to connect LA's diverse communities to City Hall. While neighborhood council board members are volunteers, they are also public officials elected to office by the members of their community. Neighborhood councils advocate on issues like homelessness, housing, land use, emergency preparedness, public safety, parks, transportation, and sustainability. They also provide local expertise on the delivery of city services to their various communities. Neighborhood councils are open to participation by anyone who is a part of the fabric of daily life in said community. This includes those who live, work, or own property or a business. If you are interested in stepping up to join your local neighborhood council, visit www.empowerla.org. That's empowerla.org. It's time to think globally, but act locally. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR back in the building. Man, oh Manischewitz. We've been on fire tonight. A lot of beautiful music, man. A lot of great songs. Man, I definitely want to hear that Masego Mystery Lady. Can I get just a little piece of that? I need 30 seconds of that. You know, I'm telling you, man, music is my spirit animal. And are you guys, it's hard for me to pronounce the name of this group. But this brother right here, Masego, Lord, just take in a piece of this. It's called Mystery Lady.
Thinking I can make as many songs, call a lady when I haven't met her, but she only hit it on my cerebellum. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song, and a million, it's intoxicating. If we on you get it like the alcohol, we can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, let it to my lady. I just want a pleasure, check my catalog. In this life I come across fans and hoes, and I like to give my fans a rose. Curse of the talented, everywhere I go.
That's a beautiful record. The Voice of Reason is on fire tonight. One of our favorites is in the building, you already know. We about to get taken to a higher level. Nikki from the SIP is in the building. Come on, Nikki. Welcome back from Mississippi. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
What's going on, fam? Brother Zoo.
Yes, how are you?
I'm all right. You asked a question tonight about is the regret of losing another becoming extinct? I don't think it's becoming extinct. I think that people are internalizing the emotion. They're experiencing it, internalizing it, and it's exhibiting in attachment styles, often avoidant or anxious, and in some cases, the covert ops. I don't think people aren't reflecting. I think they may not be reflecting properly. I mean, if you reflect properly, you'll cleanse your palate, understand what you're supposed to learn from that experience, and move forward. It's not meant, the it that occurs is not meant for you to build a tent city and stay there in regret emotion. But some people, the covert ops, do and can use the regret as a means of controlling or manipulating those around them. So I think we're experiencing the regret of losing somebody, particularly in our intimate relationships. We certainly do it with our family members and people we care about. But how that may be manifesting relative to our intimate relationships, I think, because it's hard to express sometimes or articulate the regret or where the regret is coming from, because there can be premeditated regret. You can feel in your spirit the regret of what you may be about to say or do coming. It hasn't happened yet. It doesn't always have to be behind you. It can be coming.
Something you getting ready to do that you regret already.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's right, because you can see now, you know, 5 months ago you missed the red flag, but now you've caught up to the flag, and you can feel that experience welling on the inside of you for what you're about to have to do or say. And you haven't even gotten to that space in time, but it's coming. Because that happens, or it can. And so it's not dying. I think how we are not properly exhibiting it in our human experience may be becoming extinct. But the regret of the loss isn't extinct.
Wow. Nikki?
Food for thought. Food for thought?
Let me just ask you, Nikki. Are you taking care of yourself? Because I can hear it in your voice a little bit. You all right?
I'm experiencing a loss, but I'll be all right.
Well, we love you. And if you need me, you already know, prayers up for real. Let's go.
I love you all too. I brought the sip in the building.
All right, Nikki, we love her. She called in wild dealing. Y'all better stop playing with Nikki from the SIP. She's one of the realest in the game. Let me get my final caller in here. Stephen from Chicago, Illinois. You got to turn down it's Chicago, Illinois, not Illinois.
There it is.
Stefan. Hey, is this Stefan from Family Matters? Get in here. Talk to me, man.
Nah, ain't no Urkel here, boy.
What are your thoughts on tonight's topic, bro? You gotta get it going quickly, bro.
All right, I'm gonna just say this, like, you know, it's an interesting topic. Like, are we just so, you know, programmed to write everybody off and say we programmed to check people out and not be connected to them? I think it's just kind of par for the course. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just kind of lent us to this right now, man. This the society we're in, man. Everybody's disposable. This is disposable, you know, society. So it's like it is what it is. What can you do? You know, if no one, you know, sees value in staying still. You know, it's like I heard the girl from earlier. She said that you know, life ain't prepared her for her relationships, and I'm like, life is the relationship. You in the relationship with life. You know what I'm saying? Like you get prepared. The lessons are in the day-to-day struggles.
Ooh.
Like, why are we so quick to pack up and leave at the first, you know, adversity?
So you telling me right now, life, well, let's do it another way. Relationship is a life simulator.
Correct.
Ooh,
you don't
keep going, brother.
And everything.
Keep going.
You don't picture character and everything. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? What that Jay-Z line say? You are who you are when you got here. You
was who you was when you got here. Come on.
Right. So it's like what society has sold us is that there's a perfect version of you. You're just gonna, you know, if you don't like this version, get rid of it and find another version. And if you sit still long enough, it's gonna come. Maybe, you know, you've been a promiscuous person for all your 20s.
Bro, you cook it so much that we only got 10 seconds. Let me just say this, man. Call in tomorrow because I got to talk to you about this relationship as a life simulator. When we come forward tomorrow, we gonna keep these fires lit. Let's keep learning together. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.